live. Looks like I'm having some Wi-Fi troubles, so I just went to 4G, 5G, something like that. And I thought I had good natural light, but I don't know. Anyway, oh, that's true. I'm gonna go like that. See, that's way better. I guess. Happy to be live. Good evening. Good evening, Lyra Bell. Have we gotten our fill of the Dutch press conference? The outbreak management team in the Netherlands just gave their new list of updates on the corona lockdown, the versoepelingen, and yeah, what's gonna be reopening and what's not gonna be reopening, like theaters, at least indoor theaters. Maybe I'll work up to an outdoor theater, an openluchttheater. But yeah, we'll see. So it's AMA. If you have any questions, then let me know. I will start off by answering some of the obvious ones. This is Cork behind me. New location, or same location, but a new background. And my audience today is my dog, my black Labrador, Olive. And apologies that we were away for a while. Oh, Zondam. Sorry, I'm going to clean that damn thing. Even though it looks terrible and unprofessional. But yeah, hopefully that's a little better. Oh, by the way, so yeah, background is pure cork. Real cork. And then this sweater is a birthday gift. I've been wanting a purple V-neck sweater for a while, and my daughter got this for me. God bless her. You can see her on my Instagram page because I just took a photo series with her and I put that up. Right? So yeah, there are some Wi-Fi problems here in the house. I went with 5G. I hope that yeah, Cork in honor of Ireland. That Cork. How can Cork not come from Cork? But yeah, indeed, we snuck our way into France and we snuck our way back. And it was just really like liberation for us. We had, geez, in 2019, we ended up having this location, this house fall in our laps in the middle of nowhere where it's really affordable. And that was before crisis, before economic crisis. And so it was a good moment. And I guess a good moment to have a second location in the country in the middle of nowhere for a pandemic. So, yeah, it was a couple of weeks. The first week was, these past 2 weeks were what, mei vakantie for the Dutch school calendar. So, what did we have? Oh yeah, it was King's Day on the 27th of April. And then the following Tuesday, when I would normally do the AMA, that was Memorial, the Dutch War Memorial. And I could have gone like earlier or late. Anyway, it felt like let's just have memorial time. We did our 2 minutes silence. Actually, we did our 2 minutes silence in our like farmhouse in France with a wooden floor and some space underneath it. So for 2 minutes, I just quietly replayed the opening scene of Inglorious Bastards, and was glad that our wooden floor was not pockmarked with bullet holes. And yeah, then I just fantasized about killing Nazis for the rest of the evening. So I think that was time well spent. That was probably just as well that I didn't do that for YouTube live. And anyway, I'll probably get, blocked by YouTube for saying these words. But now here we are. Yeah, with another Tuesday and another press conference. From the Dutch, yeah, I hate those Illinois Nazis, especially. I hate those guys. Check it. I think you're in with the in crowd now at Boom Chicago. If somebody makes a reference that could be obscure or is plain old obscure, like Blues Brothers, I guess that's obscure at this point. We just check mark. Check your reference. By the way, when I was having my birthday, I forced my family to sit down and watch the 1982 film called My Favorite Year, which is ostensibly about the time that Errol Flynn was the guest star on the Saturday Night Live of the time, Your Show of Shows, from 30 Rock, from Studio 8G or H. Anyway, yeah, Errol Flynn was like, what? This is live? He said, I'm feeling so confident. I predict I'm going to get it on the first take. Yeah, we always do. This is live TV. What? No one told me that. Yeah, it's always, that's kind of the premise of the show. I'm not an actor, I'm a movie star. Peter O'Toole, to me, his greatest ever role. But anyway, yeah, my family seemed to enjoy the film enough, even though with the version that we downloaded, it had some syncing issues. Boy, you really appreciate how much timing plays a role in the telling of a joke when the soundtrack does not match the action. Just a little bit off, and like, yeah. So anyway, oh, sorry, I got an actual question there. I'm gonna have to go back and get that one. Whoops. Oh, Mom to reset. Yep. Okay. And now just going back to check that question. I'm pretty low key this week. I kind of like it. But anyway, let's see what we got. Oh, speaking of. Oh, I see. This dumb thing is still on Wi-Fi, my other device. So, wait. Well, so what about this phone? Maybe that can help me actually see. Oh, there it is. Current streams. Yes. Oh, maybe I just go like that. And like that. And where is the chat? I just, yeah. Okay. Can't seem to get your chat questions there. Sorry about that. I just pressed the little options button and it said, oh, not interested. Okay, great. Mute microphone. Why would I want that? I get it. Fine. If I have to go pee or something in the, oh, here's chat. Think chat. Live chat. Top chat. Live chat. All messages are visible. Yeah, I get it. Oh, okay. Let's try that. How do you think about Biden? Aha. Thanks, Helma. Lots of problems in the USA with Fauci and his gain of function research. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to get all of that text. Yeah, there you go. Schliber gets it. 1982. This is prime time for movie. Was it written, but that screenplay written by Mel Brooks? I don't think he... because it was based on his time on Your Show of Shows with Sid Caesar and with Milton Berle, Uncle Milty, whose schwanz was apparently so long that he would take bets at the country club or at the sauna. And he would accept people's bets to see whose schlong was larger, but he would always say, I'm only showing you enough to win. Right. Wait, the second wave... All right, hold on, Bruno. Talking about the second wave of what? Corona? Aren't we in the third, fourth, fifth? In the Netherlands, we're on so many waves. Anyway, no, not that one. Still trying to get back. All right, fine. Couldn't get all of Helma's question there, but the basis of the question about Biden. What do I think of Biden? I am terribly biased, I suppose. Oh, wait, what was the Dutch Revolt? My homework is due. All right, I'll get back to the Dutch Revolt in a minute. But yeah, no, the question was about Joe Biden. What do I think of Joe Biden? I think that he is doing great work in the dark. Oh, Mel is a producer on that one. Okay, good. Second COVID Corona this season. Great. A friend of mine just said he got Corona. Ugh, he and his wife. He's like younger than me, like 10 years younger than me, actually. And I hope they get through that. I hope the symptoms aren't too bad, you know. But anyway. So yeah, thanks to the Joe Biden administration, there are they're setting deadlines for vaccine targets, and they're not only hitting these deadlines, but they're beating them basically or exceeding them. So that seems promising. I've got family in the U.S. and they are now getting vaccinated. So it's obviously partly due to the Trump administration as well. Let's give credit where credit is due. Is it really due though? Because he's just going to abuse it. But anyway, so Biden is doing great work in the dark. Yeah, everybody just keeps tuning out the president because that's like a patriotic duty, at least to your own mental health. I think at this point, everybody's like, oh, I don't have to pay attention to the president like 24 hours of every day. So yeah, if Joe's fully awake, woke Joe, not sleepy Joe anymore, but woke Joe. And I mean, I made my, oh yeah. Okay, wait, vaccine rates are still super low. Only 32% of Americans have been vaccinated. Is that right? I am doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you. But yeah, 32%. And I wonder what age ranges they are building up to. I think healthcare workers are maybe doing better than in the Netherlands. Yeah, Trump was like the reality show president, and Biden is very much not that. So, yeah. Also, I'm glad to see that Biden has learned from being the second in command to Barack Obama, and and indeed, yeah, we with the Labor Party in the UK just now as well. We keep talking about, hey, we got to make sure that the party of the working class is really helping the working class, and it seems like. Yeah, Barack Obama was like, "Oh, I'll give people a tax credit," and then he got no credit. And I'll do a bunch of infrastructure, but like not put the Obama name on it. And now Joe Biden is sending people checks. Trump's check that said Trump on it was 600 this last round, but Joe Biden's check 1,400. Didn't even need to put his name on it. That's just not his style. But that plus, an actual relief check plus people hopefully, getting a shot in the arm. All right, Bruno says you missed the Dutch explainer videos. All right, I'll work on it. I'm working on it. But that is good to know. So I hope that I get a letter from him. Waste of money. I'm not sure. If you're talking about Trump, don't send him money. You'll only get a whole lot of more spam. But anyway, I hope that answers that basic question. Oh, and Fauci. What do I think of Fauci? Dr. Fauci is actually giving a webinar with the John Adams Institute. Coming up in May. Oh, Biden. Jen W says Biden. All right. So, oh yeah, put Trump's name on the top tax rate, the 90% Trump tax and the Biden Medicaid. That's not a bad idea. That's good marketing right there. And no, see, oh, there we go. We're reloading this device, this iPad with the chat on it. All right, apparently we are reset, but this device does not know that. So anyway, in the Netherlands, we've got the lockdown, which is so far ready to be easing, but with the big emergency brake built in. So if the corona cases keep going up, if the hospital ICU beds keep filling up, if the healthcare system keeps being taxed to the max, then it's rough. Then we can't promise anything. All bets are off. We have to close the outdoor amusement parks. I love how Mark Rutte made a specific reference to the Efteling. You can go on the Piranha, but not the Villa Volta. You can't go indoors. You can go to see the lions and the elephants, but you can't go see the snakes. And oh man, I'm having trouble seeing your questions here. Gonna keep working on that. So yes, Mark Rutte just made specific reference to Efteling and to the Artis Zoo in Amsterdam. He did not talk about any specific open theaters, like Openluchttheater in Vondelpark or in Amsterdamse Bos. Or maybe outdoor cafes. I would do performances at outdoor cafes. So I just got the question. I'm not sure what your actual job is. Hey, you and me both, pal. Anyway, yeah, welcome to live chat. I'm going to see if I can go back and get some of your questions that I'm missing here. My job is comedian, American, and Dutchman. So check that out. I am... Oh, there we go. All right. So, oh, we got a whole Biden thing I'm still missing here. All right, hold on. So, Corona. All right. Oh, Andy DeFreda. Great. Glad to see you're in there too. All right, here we go. Trump was a media spectacle. Yes, we got. No, people forget what it's like. Uh-oh. No. See, this is death if I do this on the one device. Anyway. Oh, that's the camera. Don't do that. All right. So 32% is not great for all of America. Maybe that's why we can't start donating vaccines to other countries yet. Legend has it that people are still waiting for the Trump to steal the presidency back from Joe Biden. Legend? Do you mean conspiracy theory? Then we agree. Okay, great. Oh, wait, what happened with the... All right, gonna get back to that one. Got a letter from Joe Biden is a waste of money. Really? Okay. But still a great idea to put Biden or Trump's name on the top tax rate. We could still do that. Although, wouldn't that be indicating that we think he did earn that much money, which is not true. What happened with the motion of distrust or no confidence against Rutte? Yeah, no, he won that one. And the whistleblower Omtzigt, so this is for Bruno. Right now, the big debate and time waster, which is keeping the new cabinet and new government from being formed, or the coalition. The time waster there is that how much transparency and openness should we have in these cabinet formation proceedings? Some people are saying, yeah, we should have everything be all public, and yet it seems like not a lot gets done. Maybe there's some benefit to having some meetings behind closed doors. So now, and we're going back to more questions about Biden. Am I more, at this point, I am more optimistic about Biden than I am about Mark Rutte, I gotta say. And because, Joe Biden actually has a government in place. But, oh, all right. So we'll see. I'm hoping that I can get vaccinated sometime in the month of May, and that I can visit the U.S. actually to see some. I still got this voucher. I got to use it pretty soon. But anyway, so all right, all right, all right. I think I'm answering most of these, and yeah, the lockdown is inconsistent, says Gen W, in the NL and the US, with lockdowns just leaves a non-trusting mass. True. I'm gonna go perform at a cafe maybe sometime, and I'll let you know when that happens, because it's all outdoors and that's okay. If I support a football team, it's the Chicago Bears. Ever since 1985, seems like a safe bet. That they'll mostly lose. And indeed, a big finger here. America's problem is too many anti-vaxxers. Really, though? Is there a bigger problem with anti-vaxxers in the Netherlands or in... I think there would be a pretty big problem with anti-vaxxers in the Netherlands as well, or vaccine hesitancy, as they call it. And yet, I also saw a statistic that's like from Our World in Data, that the largest percentage of vaccine hesitancy, or people who say they don't want to take the vaccine, is in, guess which country? France. I don't know why. Maybe they really just don't trust big pharma, big government, and yeah. I'm still trying to have rose-colored glasses or orange-colored glasses about the Netherlands, but we'll see. Uh-oh. No, not that one. Okay. But this is a great. Oh, wait. Are we talking about football or soccer team? Oh, man. I guess I would be an Ajax fan if I had to pick a football team. But maybe not since... and a shout out to the Green Bay Packers for Jim Martin. Yeah, the Ajax fans of Amsterdam Ajax, they behaved rather badly recently in the lockdown time. I mean, yes, it's an outdoor event, but still, do you have to be like dancing the Polonaise and dancing a conga line and touching each other all over when even though your football team won? We're just going to have more and more rising rates in the Netherlands, aren't we? And then we're going to have to reverse all these reopening rules. Maybe even the cafes, the outdoor cafes, will have to close. But for now, let's just say I'm going to commit myself to try to do some pop-up performances for outdoor cafes sometime soon. And I'll let you know when that is happening. Okay. Seems like a lot of anti-vaxxers are getting vaccinated, but they're just like doing it on the down low, on the QT. And when am I going to come out as Ben Shapiro's brother? I am wondering if I should be like the anti-Ben Shapiro, because that's pretty much what I am already. And I wouldn't mind, getting a bunch of hate comments, because that's what it would take, clearly, to try to go up against Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro, the cousin no one wants to talk to in the Shapiro family. I mean, brother, maybe cousin. But anyway, all right. Oh, by the way, sorry, I shouldn't say football team. I should talk about shout out to the Milwaukee Brewers. I mean, if anybody is going to be in first place, might as well be not the St. Louis Cardinals. And that is a reference to a specific division of MLB, Major League Baseball. But more entertainingly is that I saw a meme from the American League West division. And for the first time in the, 5-year history of this division of divisions that they have, Oakland, Houston, Seattle, Los Angeles. And they said for the first time since the A's were in, Larabelle, I'll get back to that. The A's were in first place, the Athletics, and then the A's, and then Seattle, and then Houston, and then the Angels, and then Texas. So for the first time ever, the teams in order spelled out ass hat. Which is just great. I'll try to share that at some point. So Larabelle asks, when can I get back to European stuff? And when can I make more of a video just about European politics? And did I see the news about a Belgian farmer moving a stone, thus moving the frontier with France? I did see that. And so I'm wondering if people want to know about the actual politics, like what the commission is up to and what they're doing to more successfully prevent like ransomware attacks better than in the US right now. What is the EU doing to come up with a vaccine passport, which is more than the US is doing right now? Or, quirky news about how a farmer accidentally moved the border between Belgium and France. I could do equal parts, I guess. I could talk about how Scotland is maybe gonna, have another referendum to leave the UK and maybe rejoin the EU. So anyway, we'll see. Do I think this whole blockage for setting up a cabinet? Wait a minute. Yeah. Trying to show the chat. Yes, thanks. Do I think this whole blockage for setting up a cabinet over here could weaken the establishment and empower folks like Geert Wilders? No. Or are the Dutch not so gullible? No offense to Americans. Haha. Right. I mean, I was here when Geert Wilders was in, a minority member of the minority. He does not like minorities, but he was in the minority cabinet of Rutte 1, which was like 2010 and 2011. That was awful. And I don't know, people like me still remember that shit. And it was chaotic. It was terrible for, the arts. I lost a lot of work because of that guy. So I want to hope that the current mess with the Dutch, cabinet and the establishment, I don't think that's necessarily, going to empower the far right or far left for that matter. But anyway, Trump's brother, that could be interesting. So American hot dogs or Dutch rookworst? Rookworst, I guess, because you can like chop it up and put it in soup. That's, but indeed, these days I'm eating more plant-based meats. And I just posted that in the Netherlands is like the highest proportion in all of Europe. Oh, no, I did not see Geert Wilders' tweet about Ramadan. But anyway, Dutch people eat more plant-based meat than in any other European country, and yeah, me included. But the vegetarian or like the vegan rookworst is not very good, whereas Little Willie's are palatable. So anyway, I did not see this Ramadan tweet from Geert Wilders. I got to look that up. And maybe it's unfortunately because of Geert Wilders' hair that he could be prime minister. But anyway, indeed, strange things happening in Europe. Maybe I'll get to that and I'll do the quirky stuff for a while. And all right, I hope that's answering most of your questions. I'm going to try to wrap this up in a moment. And all right. I think I'm getting to most of your questions now. Great. Lucas Mora. I don't know who that is, so no thoughts on that. Sorry. Probably my kids will know. And right. Okay. Unfortunately, yeah, plant-based meats are not very cheap. Yeah, and it's still a tiny percentage of the, happy birthday to me. Tiny percentage of the market over here, but it's growing, and that is good. So anyway, if there are any more last-minute questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll show off my purple sweater one more time that I got for my birthday. And yeah, I'm now in a prime number again for my age, so that's fun. I'm enjoying these new lines on my face. This is new, but it's kind of like, I can do more stuff with that. Happy G-Day, indeed. And meat-based plants, there should be, yeah. Can make a flour made of meat when you, yeah. Then we could all be, vegetarian cannibals. Cannibalistic vegetarians? Something like that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go, going to try to, as George W. Bush said, put some food on my family. And from the representing the town of Cork. Wait a minute, now these questions are coming in. Yes, shout out to Boom Chicago. We hope that they will open soon. I like Omtzigt, although he's fairly obnoxious right now. And yes, I will be doing some. Wait, Serge is just doing it now? Come on. I will try to do some pop-up performances in the Netherlands. I think I'll be online for an event on the 13th of June, and hopefully I will be performing in Leeuwarden on the 18th of June. Wait a minute. Ashley just tuned in and says that you're under the impression that a lot of... all right, hold on. Is there one more? A lot of U.S. citizens are moving to Europe. What do you think? No. There you go. I fear they'll import their version of capitalism and put into political power. Nah, even if they move over here, they're not going to become citizens, and that makes it hard to vote. And insect-based food is great as well. I've eaten some of that. And, you know, if you really want to get into it, how many bits of drop or candy or snacks, you know, Doritos, have you eaten? Doritos is a bad example. What's a good, you know, it's got insects in them. So anyway, Ashley is very early for next week. And yeah, still remember the National Geographic episode about like this tribe in somewhere in Kenya, I think. They took an old rotting piece of meat, put it out in the middle of a field, and then it just gathered a cloud of flies. They put a net over the flies, and then they scrunched them up into little like bug burgers, and they fried those up, and they were apparently more protein rich than the average McDonald's hamburger. And hey, man, yeah, maybe insect-based meats are the future. All right, so thank you guys for watching. With that gross out message, I'm gonna go eat some plant-based meat. All right, so I'll see you next Tuesday, folks. Thanks. Bye.